Hello everybody and welcome back to this tutorial, and in this video we're going to take a look at a type of the attack or type of a vulnerability on websites that is called HTML injection. Now, HTML injection is a type of injection vulnerability that occurs when a user is able to control an input point and is able to inject HTML code into a web page. Now, it can allow the attacker to actually modify the page code, and by that the attacker can change the entire look of the page and display whatever he wants. Let's take a look at the example on a library that we actually use for the XSS. Now, that library is called leadtime.net, and we're going to take a look at the same input point where we actually exploited the XSS vulnerability. Just right now, we're going to see whether that input point is also vulnerable to the HTML injection. So let's start a new session. Let's go leadtime.net/XSSLab and then 1. Okay, so the proxies server is reusing connections. That's because we have burpsuit connected. Let us just disconnect it real quick. Go to the settings right here, no proxy. Okay, so we're good to go. Let me go right here and then refresh the actual page, and here is the actual XSSLab that we already covered. Let me enlarge this, and right now we know when we actually inputted the cross-site scripting vulnerability, something like this, we got one prompted right here because the actual web page is vulnerable to the attack. But what happens if we actually try to specify an HTML code instead of the JavaScript code? So let's say we want to post a header. So we want to post a header format, size 1, and let's just type hello and close the header. You close it the same way that you actually close the JavaScript tag. So with these pointy brackets and then slash and then h1. Press here enter, and you can see that we actually managed to prompt right here the HTML code, as it says cannot find hello. Now, what else can we do right here? Well, there is another interesting thing that we can actually do with the HTML code. We can actually make this hello to be a link for the redirection to another page, and for that we can use the href in order to actually specify the link to the website that we want to redirect using the actual input right here. So let's do something like this. We start off with the pointy brackets and then a and then href equals, and in between the double quotes after the equal we need to specify the actual link to the page that we want to redirect to. So http dot or 2 dots and then // and then specify any website you actually want. In my case I will just specify this one, and then you simply just close the a or the href brackets and then specify what you want it to print out, so hello world for example, and then we close the a with a slash and the actual pointy brackets close right here, so it looks something like this. Okay, now we click on the search and you can see right here it has changed, as we can see cannot find hello world, and hello world became an actual link that we can click on. So once we actually click on the hello world, it will redirect us to the actual website that we specified in the command. So that is just a simple version of attacking the HTML injection. It is nothing really that high of a vulnerability, but it's still a vulnerability. So I just wanted to mention that in this video, and in the next video we're going to start off with another important attack on websites, which is called the SQL injection. So we're first of all going to discuss what SQL injection is, and then we're going to manually try to exploit it in a next video. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye!